Hi, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Katy Jo Stevens. I am a clinical social worker, and I also have a background in leadership over the last 15-20 years. I've worked with a lot of people who wanted to change their life, get closer to who they really are, and find more joy. So that's what this channel is all about. Today, I want to share with you 5 secrets that help you emerge stronger and better when life knocks you on your butt, because it will. If you're living your life with courage at all, if you're taking any risks at all, you're going to get disappointed. You're going to get slapped down once in a while. And how you get up is just as important as getting up at all. You don't want to just be a punching bag that bounces right back up and does the same thing over and over. So these 5 secrets are meant to help you assess things a little bit different and move forward with more confidence and more resilience than you would otherwise. So the first secret, 1, not 5, is to take stock of what's happened and do it as honestly as you can. My little helpful tip on this is to view your life from like a 30,000 feet perspective. Because if you're in it and you're in all the emotion and that's still washing over you, you're not going to be able to see clearly, and there's going to be a whole lot of blame and anger, shame, guilt, really powerful emotions that keep you from seeing clearly. You want to get curious about your story. When did things start to go south? When did your goals, your passion become different than people around you? What did you do about that? What did you not do about that? Again, it's not a time to beat yourself up. It's just to say, look at it from a real perspective so you can get clear on where you are and not drag the past with you into your next move. Secret number 2 is to challenge what you already believe about yourself. Is there something about you that you think played out in this story that you've just viewed from 30,000 feet, that when you think about it rationally, it's not even true? I have one of those. I've convinced myself and tried to convince others around me that I am no good at detail. I don't do it, it doesn't work, I suck at that, I don't even pay attention to it. In reality, if it's something I'm passionate about, something I want to do, I'm really good at detail. I do that just fine, but I've carried this belief about myself into my work, into other areas of my life. I'm going to rework that narrative because the truth is, it's not true. Think for yourself. What are you carrying around? Somebody's told you you are something, you're good at something, you're bad at something, you can't do something, you should do something that you've taken in as your own belief and it's not serving you anymore. Get real about what that is and let it go before you move on. Secret number 3 is to rest as much as you can before making your next move. Now, if it's a job in particular, I know you might feel a sense of urgency about replacing it, getting something else, moving forward, but almost everyone can take a day, 2 days, 3 days to rest. You need to deprogram your body and your mind. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people jump to the next situation, the next job, the next relationship, and recreate almost exactly what they just came from. Give yourself a minute to think. Put thinking on your to-do list, and every day spend at least 30 minutes to an hour just processing, thinking, or letting your mind just run free. Give yourself some rest. It's going to make a huge difference. Secret number 4 is to start a spiritual practice if you don't already have one. And I mean one that's working for you. If you've started meditating, doing yoga, going to church, whatever it is, and you're not feeling like you're growing, expanding, stretching, getting better, then stop it and do something else. Keep experimenting, read some new things, listen to some new things. If you haven't meditated, try that. But do it, because you can't expand from your own mind. As a therapist, I know this. It's like trying to therapize yourself. It's the reason people don't go to therapy. If I just think this through, if I just give myself some time, I think I'll work it out. Sometimes that works, and sometimes it just doesn't. You end up churning over the same thing again and again and again. So now is the time to find some outside sources to help you grow, help you become better. You can add something to it, but you can't do it on your own. So go for it. The fifth secret of really rising and being, new is to pay attention to those things that can't be measured, or they're very hard to measure. That quote, if you can't measure it, it doesn't exist, that's bullshit. I don't believe that for 1 second, because the best things in life are hard or impossible to measure. Love, compassion, coincidence, intuition, those are gifts from the universe that we all have, that is in us, that doesn't need to be measured to be powerful and to be shared. That's what they're all about. Use them now to guide you, because they will light the way. You do the work, you help yourself grow, start expanding your mind, and I'm telling you, those things will just show up in your life. Again, simple physics. Where you focus will expand. So trust that and use them. And don't worry about if they're real or not. They just are, and they're yours. If you're not living your life with some kind of boldness, some kind of risks, what is the point? So keep living with courage. Implement these 5 things. If you're getting up after a fall, it's hard. I can tell you, it's rough. But you can do it, and these will help. Hey, thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. Take great care of yourself. Do everything you can to get closer to who you are every day. It's what it's all about. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.